I just completed my fourth day of the fast. So I started my water fast on Tuesday night. I was not planning to do one at all, but God had other plans. And as I was talking to my friend over text, I felt like I was coming down with something. And all of a sudden, I started getting this nudge that I should be doing a fast. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do one. Because the last time I did a water fast was in July, and it was pretty brutal. And so, anyway, I'm still texting my friend. I get in bed, and next thing I know, God's like, look up when the moon enters your sign. And this was on September 30th, mind you. And at this point, it was about 9 p.m., and the last thing I had consumed was a packet of Emergency around 8:30 before getting ready for bed. And I look up the moon when it's coming into my sign, and sure enough, there it is, entering October 1st, which was the next day. So, which meant that I had literally had the last thing just before I would have needed to stop to be in my fast. So, I started my fast on Wednesday, well, that night, fast forward, and today, when I woke up, I had passed my end time. The moon left my sign at 3:07 a.m. this morning. So, by the time I got up around 7, I had already finished my sacred secretion fast. So I broke my fast with a protein shake, a Premier protein shake. I sipped it really slow. I ate about half of an avocado. For whatever reason, I was really craving an avocado this morning with the shake. And then I had some water. I brewed a little bit of coffee, and then I made my protein coffee with a scoop of my collagen-infused protein powder. So I did that. And then ran a bunch of errands. Probably did too much considering I'm getting over a cold and had just completed a fast. But I was kind of stir crazy, having been fasting for 4 days and also having a cold. So I was trying to get as much rest as I could during the last part of the week. So anyway, for lunch, I had a little bit of smoked salmon, a few small slices, and the other half of the avocado and some carrots and a little bit of pearl couscous, and I couldn't eat much of that. So I had that, drank some water, proceeded to prepare dinner, which was a pot roast. I wanted to make something at home. I didn't want to get, something fast food or whatever. So I made that and some fresh bread for dinner, and I couldn't eat that much. And then after I ate dinner, I kind of felt like this brick in my stomach feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's a little bit of an ache. And just discomfort. And so it makes sense. Obviously, I hadn't eaten in 4 days. So my stomach is still getting used to working again. So I'm trying to get comfortable to go to sleep, but the weird thing is, as tired as I felt when I first got up, I had such a hard time falling asleep last night too, which is also weird, but I slept a lot on Friday. So by the time it was time to go to bed, I had a hard time falling asleep. So, now I'm sitting here trying to go to sleep, and I can't sleep. I'm not tired at all. So, lesson learned, need to ease into it a little bit more. So tomorrow I will probably go for smaller portions or smaller bits of food at a time and just see how it settles, and then go from there and see if that helps me a little bit more. I also think I probably didn't drink enough water today. But on the upside, today was my progress check for my weight loss, and last time I checked it was September 5th, I think. So from September 5th to today, I am down 2 more pounds and 3 inches on my measurements overall. So that was exciting. Super excited about that. And I'm also looking forward to what other downloads and revelations I get from God. I've found that when I do these fasts, I tend to get them like in the days and weeks after the fast is complete, as opposed to during the fast. It seems like I usually get some on the first day, and then it gets kind of like quiet, which makes sense because you're just kind of in and out of sleep and just not feeling well, and you're just dealing with, trying to mitigate the discomfort of being in the fast. So that is the end of the fast. I'm super proud of myself for doing it and finishing it. I feel glad and good that I did it. And we'll see what comes in the days ahead and what I hear from God.